Welcome everyone to another episode of A Toy Kind of Mood. It's your co-host Bobby with the Travster, Trav Moody, on his tablet because he done fried out his computer. But we are joined by a special guest, Fabio. The Fabster himself. Gentlemen, what is up?
The Travster and the Fabster. How crazy is this?
Oh, don't even get me started. That was on the fly. All right, so look, it is the holiday season. We are doing this a week before Christmas. Actually, not even a week. 5 days? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 5 days.
Yeah, pretty much.
Days. First off, guys, it's been a wonderful year. And we are getting into the best of episodes. It has been a crazy year. I think we might have had crazier. But Chad, what do you think? This pretty crazy year for tours, or what are you thinking?
The craziest year ever because we either got nothing or everything sent to us at once.
Oh yeah, dude, that's literally the story of my last 3 months.
Good.
Dry up until then, and I'm just flooded.
All right, so we will be doing best of G.I. Joe and Marvel Legends and Star Wars later on, but today is our giant kind of everything. It's Mattel, NECA, Mezco, Super7, and of course, I mean, if you couldn't tell by Fabio's background, he kind of likes Mezco.
I do, but hey, you know what? That just goes to show how I don't want to say slow, but how sparse for sure the year has been for us Mez collectors, that I've had a little bit of wiggle room here and there to pick up some other things. So for the first time, there's not for the first time, but at least in a few years, some other lines starting to chart on the top of the end of the year lists.
Right. Well, and as you can see from, let's see. Okay, there we go. So the wife did an amazing thing, picked me up 2 new shelving units, and redid everything behind me. So,
Nice. An amazing thing.
Yes, and I did it all while I was running errands. So I came home, and she's like, "Ta-da!"
Hey Bobby, we should say hi to some. We got a little bit of a crowd here. We say hi to some folks.
Travis, why don't you get us caught up while I eat one of my wife's homemade peanut butter cookies?
Oh my god! It's that season, isn't it? It really is that season.
It is. She just made this peanut butter type of sugar cookie, and it's amazing.
I can avoid sweets pretty much the rest of the year, but when that plate of holiday cookies is just sitting there in the Tupperware on the counter. Yeah, this is for everybody. Oh no, everybody.
Yeah, we have to say hi to Stuart because he finally joined us. And thank you so much for joining us. That's awesome. Live show, cool. Craig Dukas, our guy. It's we missed you, man. It's been a while. You were always watching our stuff. I was like, what's going on with all our folks? But it seems like they're all coming back right now. And look at that. Ashley gets a compliment from my guy out now.
Even Vlad came out.
I know. Hey, time out. I have to give. Before we get to Mikey, there's Mikey. Sorry, Michael. Sorry, buddy. I know you hate. But I got Michael Angel right there. I'm sorry, man. I have to give a special shout out, to my buddy Jordan. We used to work together, and he's like a long-time listener, first-time caller type deal here. So
long time, first time.
I know. What's up, Jay? All right. Back to Michael. I'm sorry, man. I feel bad. I know you hate the moniker Mikey, but you're an amazing dude. All right, Ryan.
Hey, we begged Vlad to be on the show because even more than Fabio, thinking about what we're covering today, I was like, man, Vlad at least used to buy all this shit. Like all 4 of these brands were in his alley, and he was the perfect guest. And things happen. But happy holidays, Vlad. I'm glad you're watching, at least joining us in the chat.
All right, so let's get on with the show.
What's up, Ryan? What's up, Tim? All right, just saying hi to everybody. Payne, what's going on? No rush.
Hey, cool. Tim Smith in there too. Hell yeah! What's up, Tim Smith?
Right. I've eaten the
I bet those cookies are better than my Kime bar that I had, right?
You know what? I've got no joke. Like, I'm gonna like. Luckily, they're like she made them for like my grandmother and my great aunt, so I'm not gonna eat them all. But it's tempting.
All right. If there's any left over, you have my address.
I'll send it.
Thank you.
How's it right next to Crumble? They just opened up a Crumble cookies up next to me.
Oh no.
That means the neighborhood's up and coming, of course.
Bobby, do gotta say, we're all covered. You got Eternia. I got some NECA action right with T2, and you know, he's gonna represent.
I got Doc Nocturnal.
Rumble, is that Rumble?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Nice.
Be the
yeah, he didn't make any of the list. There was no Doc product this year, but other than this, but still.
Cool.
And the masks too, the latex mask.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, we'll get to all that. What's good? What are we starting with? I think Bobby wanted to take us on a little tour of Mattel.
Yeah, I want to ask this first. Is the Wi-Fi, because this is my first time doing the show on the tablet, is the Wi-Fi okay? Is it clear? Can you hear me, see me, all that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you look good.
All right, cool. All right, let's rock.
Behind you. We need to see your talls.
Yeah, where's your figures?
I mean, dude, I think they're all, look at all these toys. That's a lot.
Now you got to be behind the bar, turn the TVs on with the ATKM logo behind you. Like,
did you not learn anything from the way that Vlad set up his studio, man?
Yeah, remember Vlad?
I'm giving Vlad a lot of love tonight, man.
Hell yeah, he deserves it.
All right, let's do this. All right.
Love it. All right, good to hear. I'm just happy the damn thing is working. I'm not worried about my background tonight.
Yeah, here we go.
You're good. You're good.
Oh, we're going full actual presentation mode. I love it.
Yeah, of course, always.
It's the teacher in me. Let's do this. All right, kicking things off with Mattel's Masters of the Universe. We were spoiled.
I've heard of them.
We were spoiled because mainly they didn't jack up the price on us. Hasbro.
That's spoiled these days, huh?
That is spoiled.
That's just most parents.
Okay.
All right. All right. Now, number 3. My number 3. It was tough, but I have it in hand.
This is for your best of the year, right?
Best of the year for Mattel, and I had a lot. But number 3, Mattel Creations Grizzlord. Now.
Whoa, such graphics, much design.
So, actually,
hey. Oh, there he is.
Look, I love.
Highlight yourself.
I love Mattel. How Mattel does this. I mean.
Oh yeah, that's cool with the padding from
it's just
the shipper. That's cool.
Yeah, I really didn't take this out of the packaging much this year.
So that's Mattel Creations.
Yeah, it's Mattel Creations.
Okay.
I missed out on. They just did Cobra Con. I missed out on that. I'll try and get it like later on.
Yeah, season 4 was great.
What's up?
Season 4 was great.
Of what?
You said Cobra Kai?
Oh, Cobra Con.
Oh.
Strike first.
Way to go, Fabio. No.
That was just
Cobra
for Travis,
Con.
and he didn't even. Okay, he did it. Okay, there we go.
So look, it was. Let me put this back up in here. There. Yep. Nope,
yeah, that's cool.
There we go. Yeah, the artwork. I mean, everything you get with Mattel, the origins at least, the backs of them, the artwork is always beautiful. Look, I cheated this year because look at that. Like it's awesome. I cheated this year. Number 2 is the 40th anniversary.
Here we go.
So, this is fantastic.
Yeah, falls here.
Yeah, this is number 2.
That's the one with the more like jacked up physique, right?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. So, I mean, you can actually hoist up the sword. Actually, call down the thunder. Now, honorable mentions.
Let's hear them.
I had 3. I had Hordak and She-Ra, which are on my wall. I have this version of Beastman. because I mean this is just cool. It's huge. It's ginormous.
Yeah,
And
that's
look,
a great
Huh?
figure. Yeah.
oh yeah, this
I was
is
gonna say
fantastic.
it's a great figure, but I didn't want to jump into the Eternia and open up that whole floodgate. You know.
Oh yeah, I know. And then because I'm the co-host, and I know this is a Mattel, but actually let me just go to where's right here. This is a cheat because it's Funko. I don't give a shit. It's the Flock Human on Battle Cat, and it makes the list.
Flock.
This was my 40th birthday gift from Ashley, so it makes the list even though it's Funko.
And I ran so far. Wrong. All right.
And then finally, number one, because I can, the 40th anniversary San Diego 2022 2-pack He-Man and Skeletor. Trav, I know this is your number one, I believe, as well.
Spoiler alert. It is,
sorry.
though. We could both talk about it right now to save time. Yeah, man, go ahead. Take the floor, though.
Well, okay, first off, look, this was amazing. He-Man came with flocked accoutrement, if you will. Their swords, the shield, the Staff of Havoc, and the axe were all die-cast metal. Granted, the ring got nicknamed the Coke ring because it got popped open and looks like something out of Studio 54. But it was amazing. The packaging was fantastic. The figures was great. The articulation, Skeletor's jaw was articulated. Amazing. Yes, Stu, amazing set. I think it went for $60 at Comic-Con.
Yep.
Was absolute a steal for what you got. I mean, it's $30 per figure with all that stuff. Could not say no to it. It is somewhere up there. Travis, thoughts?
Well, remember, I didn't get one at Comic-Con, so I could have a beef, but I don't. It's the number one. It's clear number one. Even people who are not collecting Masterverse have to admire this set. It's gorgeous from the outside box art, the box art. If I were to bring it over here, it would knock all my Masterverse off because I'm kind of using it as a backdrop, so I don't have it. You showed it. It's a well done package. This was their best exclusive. They had this
flocking?
And the flocking, lots of flock of seagulling.
Yes. Yes, it was fantastic.
Yeah, that's cool. That would be the flagship He-Man in my collection for sure.
Oh, it's fantastic. I mean, great. And Trav Lance got on me because he's like, "Why'd you get the 40th after you got the 2-pack?" I'm like, "Well, first off, this packaging is fantastic. It's very much a callback to the old school, and it's literally just this figure, but with flocked and with steel.
And the metal weapons.
Yeah.
I was gonna say this went on sale at Target. So why not get it? What did you pay for it? Like $16, $17, something like that? Maybe.
I mean,
15?
I'll be honest. I've seen the 2000X versions in the Masterverse line, and that's the He-Man that I grew up with. So I've seen him. I think I've seen at least the Skeletor, and I'm like, maybe I'm thinking of the Origins one actually, but I think they are coming out with a Masterverse.
The Origins, yeah, and they do look great.
Those do look really nice.
Yeah, I've got those up there somewhere. I'm trying to get Target to give me their Master of the Universe end cap so I can put some of the figures in there.
Oh, that'd be so cool. Yeah, those hang really nicely on the wall if you can
but they're being
get one of those vertical ones.
If anybody deserves it, it's you, Bobby.
Appreciate it.
Away.
All right. Now we move on to my most anticipated. Now look, the reason why this is the most anticipated because they come out in January. And honestly, I saw them at San Diego and I just cannot wait. It's for Bato and Stratos from the Masterverse New Eternia lineup. New Eternia is basically just Masterverse. Whatever, don't care. They look fantastic, and yeah,
I like what they do with that. I think that's clever.
Thank you. I have no shame. Yes, no shame.
That's why I got it as well, just to hang on the wall. It's $16.
Yeah. And then these come out. Actually, I have been charged. Yes, same. Yeah, I got. Yeah. Nope. There we go. Yeah, Roboto. That's coming in January. think Stratus is like right behind him. So we'll see. I mean, there's some other ones coming out in 2023, but these are the two that I'm like, look, if I don't get anything else, I know the Rodon is out of Walmart now, and then I know Mechanic with the Ripper comes out in March. But those pre-orders are sold out, so we'll see. All right, moving on to Travis's.
Yeah, and a lot of this we talked about, so we could fly right through it. We already talked about that, so go ahead. All right, yeah, dude, this one's cool, man. It was a Target exclusive. Wasn't hard to get in the beginning. They're everywhere now, but has a shout out to Fab, the flocked goods. No, I'm kidding. Soft goods with the wired cape. If you want to put it, I probably don't have a great camera, but we could show a little bit. But check out the fur hood and everything. But yeah, man, he looks cool. He's got a great face sculpt, super dope. No brainer. Definitely through the year, this was the best figure they had. I remember, I think we did like a best of the half of the year, and this got a mention. So
it was the He-Man on your list too.
Yeah, it was number 3 at his.
Oh, I see.
Man was, yep. And then
Trapjaw. Trapjaw's a great figure.
Yeah, Trapjaw is a sleeper, man. And shout out to Dave Speck. We went on a little hunt, found it, and I think we were getting these cheap. If you're a Masterverse fan, wait. You'll see them everywhere. They're like Pack Photos mentioned.
Yeah,
they're on clearance. This one's cool because it's, I mean, just like the other one. Was it Cyclops? Oh, not Cyclops. Sorry, Triclops. They are two figures. They are two figures in one.
Yep.
So yeah, Cyclops and Trapjaw both. You got the revelation with kind of the whole priesthood of evil shit, and then you got the classic look from Masters of the Universe cartoon. So yeah, man, no doubt. Yeah, and they're all six. Yeah, it was $16, I think.
Yeah, I know. I know. Right now at Target, I know Trapjaw is Trapjaw 16. King Grayskull is 16. I got Hordak and She-Ra both for about 20. Because they just and once again, like you said, like when they came out, I was like, ooh, nope, I'm gonna wait. And instead of the $35, $40 that they were going for with taxes, I got them for 20.
Do you think that's like a scary thing, like because they keep going on clearance and there's a million of them, or do you think Mattel just oversupplies? Are we worried about Masterverse, Bobby?
Am I worried about? Yes, I am worried about Masterverse. And I'll say this: I'm worried about Masterverse because until Revelations comes back out, it's not a giant. It's not like Marvel. We see Marvel every day, whether it's Disney Plus, the movies, what have you. Star Wars. Everyone knows Star Wars. He-Man, like we get a cartoon every half a year, maybe. And the fact that they are, they just like flood the market with them. I think they're going to say like, oh, they're on clearance. Okay, well, no one's buying them. Okay, we'll just stop making them. But I mean, I don't know. Like you got He-Man for you got He-Man, you got She-Ra, and Mattel also has Barbie. Like I think Mattel can like look at. But on that same, look at Barbie. Like Barbie's shelves are constantly stashed. Yeah. And we got a ton of new ways coming. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we've got a ton. I don't think they're going to be canceled anytime soon. So,
I do want to comment on a comment. Shout out to Vlad. So Vlad couldn't be here. We wanted him here, so we're gonna acknowledge his top 3. Trapjaw we talked about. Now Hordak and She-Ra, like you mentioned, they're $16 today. Something tells me that they're going to be even lower, even though they're 30, they're deluxe. But yeah, Hordak and She-Ra, awesome. I think they would have made both of them would have made my honorable mention, or maybe even in the top 3. They're great. So I just wanted to mention those 2 things and shout out to Vlad and everyone else.
Yeah, I mean, and once again, I love that Hordak because it's straight out of that old Filmation style, that blue and like that dark blue and that crisp white. Yeah. Yeah,
good comments here. Everyone's talking about right now what's up with Mattel and the clearance and
well, I make that point all the time, is that if people are only buying this stuff at retail when it goes on clearance, then what does that say about the actual merits of the line? You know.
Mm-hmm. Super.
Well, also, I think you know, it's also the fact that
I mean, things are getting expensive for sure, so it's the smart thing to do. But
yeah, and
the desirable characters are always going to be the first to go, and the stuff at clearance tends to be, you know.
yeah, and I think Bob's right. I think that's because they were produced when the pandemic was still more prevalent. We're gonna see.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think you know they made them.
That's true.
Yeah, I think the pandemic really kind of, well, along with everything else, screwed everything up. Whether it's the production value, whether it's, you know, the numbers we're getting. So
Pac always disagrees with me on this. I love it. I mean, the figures are fine, yeah, but
yeah. Speaking of expensive figures, Super7.
Oh,
hey,
and figures that to ship. Yeah.
hey,
So,
good one,
look,
Bob.
I'll just get mine out of the way real quick, and then we'll move on. Now some of these I have on either pre-order or on hold right now. But number 3, Ray Fillet. There's gonna be a lot of turtles. I love Ray Fillet. He's fantastic.
That's cool.
Number 2, Samurai Leo.
Oh,
I am gonna get this one.
Isn't he out? All right. Oh yeah, okay.
Yes. Yeah.
So good. So
Yeah, I
so
love
You got
good.
him. You open him up.
I haven't. I mean, once I get them, I'll open. Yes, definitely.
Oh, okay.
Honorable mention: my boy A Stuck and Robin Hood.
Mm.
I do love those, and I want to get them. Maybe, and then Surfer Mikey. I'm getting him for Christmas. I love this figure.
You don't even have him yet, though. That's your number one.
That's my number 1.
Hell
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
When you know, you know.
Well, and also like if you, the Super 7s are all on sale on Amazon right now.
Oh, okay.
So like
Entertainment Earth had a bunch on sale too.
Yeah.
During Black Friday, Cyber Monday.
And then my most anticipated for 2023,
Ooh,
Animaniacs.
Animaniacs.
Now, granted, it says 2023, so 2025 is when I get these.
We'll see.
But
They seem to be getting things back on track.
yeah, look, Yakko, Wacko, and their sister Dot, and Pinky and the Brain, no brainers for me.
The Warner
No
Brothers
brainers.
and the Warner sister.
Exactly. The fact that they come with the maps for their songs is just. I would love it if I can make like a small little print for Dot. I'd love that. But
yeah.
All right, now, Fabio, you're 3.
Oh, okay. So you did get to make the slides.
Oh, I got to make some of them. I got to make Super 7.
Oh, okay. So, I haven't really been getting into Super 7 too much until recently. So, it was really just becoming aware of the worst that got me into it. And then at San Diego, they had that whole first wave, which is the picture on the right there of these glow in the dark monster glow, the worst, which I do keep on card like this just because I like the, you know, the actual hang on the wall glow in the darkness of it. So this was the first wave that was at San Diego, and I just like the, you know, the retro Remco packaging, the monster glow. And then the other wave in that picture was the one on the left. That one was from the Bodega, which was, well, they had them at the Fall Con basically, but I picked them up at Designer Con.
Gotcha. Nice. Okay.
So, yeah, I've been really digging what they're doing with the worst. There's so many like crazy variants and so many different like card arts with different styles. These are like the Remco style, but they've done like other vintage sort of monster lines. Then there's the regular ones too, and their color variants. So it's a whole crazy thing.
Okay.
And I kind of like them because I'm getting into, and that'll be the next ones, I'm getting into the worst ultimates as well. So these will be, I mean, this is technically supposed to be for most anticipated right here.
Oh, my bad, dude.
These guys, yeah. Because they have wave 2 of the worst, and that's the Robot Reaper and the Black Falcon. And they're just cool, just weird character designs. And you want me to do the screen share? Because I got them in order here.
Yeah, here, I'll take this off. And
in Bobby's defense, I didn't even know I was going to be on the show today, and Fabio like 2 minutes before we went live. So no, it's all good.
I see. No, I still made this because can you see the screen share? There we go.
There we go.
So these are just the pictures in a slideshow. So yeah, this is the worst Ultimates Monster Glow Wave 1 in the Remco packaging, and then this is the Wave 2. And it's cool that this wave has the Bachelor because I have the Ultimates Bachelor. So I like getting these reactions to kind of complement the Ultimates as well. So yeah, Wave 2 of Black Phone. Wow, these are probably out of order too, actually. This is best of, right? Okay, so I guess I didn't send them all, but anyway, for best of, in this number 2, speaking of which, are those, if you want to blow me up here, Bobby.
Yeah.
Is Wave 1 of the Ultimates the worst?
Oh, that's cool.
That's Captain Dead Star here. You know, sort of like a drunk space pirate skeleton guy. That's fun. He's having himself some rum. I like the soft goods on these guys. They're really they have the nice bendy wire in there so you can get it all dramatically posed, and some Velcro for the front. And just so many fun accessories. You know, this is just one way to really display them, but he's got 2 other different heads. A parrot that can sit on his arm or whatever. Yeah, a bunch of different stuff. And then this is the Bachelor. Who's drinking out of a pimp chalice of blood, holding a Bible, you know.
That's a cool figure, man. That's dope.
It's super cool. It's fun. They're just like crazy character designs. I will say that the figures themselves are, I don't know, a little janky in a lot of ways. So I know that these came out of the factory that they're moving away from, starting with a few of the other upcoming waves of things. So hopefully the second wave of the Ultimates, which I just showed to the Black Falcon and the Robot Reaper, come out of that second new factory and will, you know, hopefully be better. But on a character design standpoint, these are just like super fun, you know.
Nice.
We're getting some love, Bobby. We're getting some love in the comments on the worst. But I do want to just quickly before we move on or continue with, there's a question here. Any update on Super7 G.I. Joe Ultimate shipping? I don't think so. Seems like
check the updates page on the Super7 site.
Okay, I canceled my first wave. I'm out. There's too many classified figures and gridiron, I couldn't. Especially if they scaled 112, I'd say, but not 7. I'm out of the 7.
I feel that.
Yeah.
You know what I totally forgot. Dude, this is telling how long
there he is.
Has been.
Yeah, we were just talking about the Ultimates from the worst.
That was
so cool. And then
that one's incredible.
You got that one in San Diego. I remember.
Yeah,
we waited at the pop-up shop, the Cobra Recruitment Center. Yeah, how fun was that?
It was amazing. I mean, yeah, this bet was fantastic. It's a little look. I love Ultimates. I mean, Super 7, I do. But yeah, like the head's a little.
There's an element of jank sometimes, right? And gosh bless them, you know, they're working on it for sure. But you know, there's just some weird things like the fact that he has the ab crunch or whatever, the diaphragm cut, but it doesn't move for anything. It's really just it might as well just not even be there.
Yeah. My turtles, my Michelangelo, his legs are like, you know, a little wonky. Which is weird though, because like all the other turtles are like so like well done. It's just my Michelangelo, who's my favorite.
I'm not in it for the articulation specifically either. I'm cool with the level of articulation that they have, but it's just you know, I'm even saying it would be better if it had a less thing because you have that cut there and it doesn't really move. So why even have it at all?
Yeah, it's true.
So I get the whole aesthetics versus articulation argument and stuff, and this one is just, you know, a step backwards in that because you have the articulation, but it doesn't like move at all. And
I do want to mention
loose too. There's some loosiness sometimes, but it's like, I like them from a character design standpoint, and I'm cool supporting it so we get more of it with the promise that they'll be coming from, you know, a better factory. Apparently they've moved to the factory that does the Mythic Legions figures, so a lot of the stuff I think I just saw Brian Flynn doing an interview with the Whoosh, and he was saying that Wave 2 of Silverhawks, which I learned at DesignerCon, was from that new factory as opposed to the first wave, which is from that first factory.
Good.
And that wave, the second wave of Silverhawks, is somehow like ahead of Wave 1. So some elements of that as well. What do you mean, Kyle? I like them because of me. I will say that when it comes to the most anticipated list, it's heavily Kyle Wadiga. It's all stuff. And actually, that is why he is an honorable mention, in fact, because it started with the King Diamond that I have here. That was my introduction, really, to Super 7 Ultimates. And I'm like, wait, these are like dope. And they make them of the rock and roll and heavy metal icons, and they're dope. Look at this.
Yeah,
that's bad.
It's having a hard time focusing now, of course, because
I don't feel so bad now. See me, and it's happening to the great Fabster. So it happens to everybody. It happens to the best of us.
So I get it now. I get it.
Yeah.
Just because if it's more stuff like this coming down, if I do, then hell yeah, let's go.
Hey Fab, can I just kind of acknowledge some of these comments here before we get too deep into it? Anybody here like Storm Collectibles? I love it. Did you guys see what I got for Black Friday? Tiger uppercut. Tiger King from Tekken. So I got my guy. Tiger Masked King for $60
super cheap price on
$51, and he was retailing for $150 plus tax plus shipping, and I got it for $61 plus shipping. So
insane,
fucking
dude.
about. Yeah, I love Storm Collectibles. Mortal Kombat, I'm probably all in with the ninjas and crazy characters, and I'll be collecting some street.
Don't say that, dude. You'll never be able to back it up.
But they take forever to come out anyway, so you know what I mean. Do want to? What else? There was some other comment I wanted to mention here. What else we got? Well, it's there now. See, it's getting too crazy. Continue, Fabio. I'm not going to be able to catch up with this chat. So go ahead.
Okay, just finishing my best of the year. It was the Glow Waves. It was the Bachelor and Captain Dreadstar. But number one, of course, speaking of Kyle, while he's here, of course, it was Ultimates Papa Emeritus II. Look at this. He's so nice. I'm actually going to end up getting a second one of him so I can display him in the, with the suit and the mask underneath and everything without the hat. So just so cool. I love the robes on him. And shout out to Ka too, because he took me to my first ritual. We got to see Papa himself live.
That's great.
There was there's two periods in my life. I refer to them as BG and AG, right? Before Ghost and after Ghost.
Yeah.
And we're living in the AG right now, and it's awesome. What are we looking? I love that comment. If you have Ghost, you have everything, right? I love this comment. What are we looking at? The Pope and Sting cosplay? Yes. Dude, actually, Papa, he threw out the first pitch for I believe the Sox, right? The Chicago Sox.
Yes.
Oh
man, hilarious. In full gimmick. It was amazing. So yeah, that is my number one on the year, combined with the great memories of seeing them with Kyle, and just that it's a dope figure. It's happy to have that top off my list. And then as far as most anticipated, we can throw it back to my screen share because now I got them in order.
Okay.
Most anticipated is going to be starting off with Wave 2 of the worst Ultimates. Wave 3 should be in there too. That was more recently announced, but I couldn't find reliable pictures for it. So we got Wave 2 of the worst. Black Falcon. Look at this. Look at this.
That's awesome.
That's so cool. Speaking of Mythic Legions, this is the kind of thing that I think blends great with all that,
Yeah.
I think a lot of the Super 7 Ultimates honestly blend great with Mythic Legions in general. And then this is the Robot Reaper. Robot Reaper. He is he's much like a Grim Reaper, right? Like a skeleton with a robe and a scythe, right? But he's also a robot. He's robotic, you see. So I think that's just dope. He has like a floppy disk insert mechanic on the back of his head. Just crazy, dope, fun, weird, wacky character design. I love it.
Yeah.
So that's that wave. That's in my most anticipated. Up next, speaking of Kyle, this whole list is basically Kyle at this point.
Kyle has great taste.
We've entered the KK, the Kyle corner. Okay. Up first, Conan, King Conan.
That's
the end of
I
Conan
love
the
that.
Barbarian with the Throne of Aquilonia. These are actually technically two separate releases. You can get Conan by himself, and then you can get the Throne by itself. I believe it's 55 and 45 respectively, or 55 and 65. I don't quite remember. But the Throne is you can get it separately if you want, or you can get it with Conan. And then the Throne also comes with the exclusive spear, and it has like a little port, so you can rest the spear on there.
That's amazing.
And then it has an alternate head where like the hair is pulled back more, so you can actually rest his head on his chin and look forward.
That's cool.
That's amazing.
So pretty dope. Great job on that one again, Kyle.
Kind of like an Aquaman pose when he's on the throne. Kind of
yeah,
like, you know,
sure.
I just could get some Momoa doing
Dark Side, right?
Yep.
And then Kyle's texting me right now too. How fun is that? As far as the Mezco Conan, yeah, I'm also interested, obviously, in this for the throne, so I can get the Mezco Conan when he comes out, and he'll have a throne as well. I'm kind of low key trying to build, maybe backtrack on some of these Super 7 Conan figures because I love just sword and sorcery, and I just think having a cool James Earl Jones with a big snake head and these big robes would be so cool. So I might backtrack on a few of those. Just because fun, you know. I love Schwarzenegger figures.
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger is like the most action figure-esque guy ever. You know,
Absolutely.
I think he is. Yeah.
There he is, dude. He's the most t-shirt guy ever too. T-shirt ick. Anyway, Conan, he looks sick. I love him. And I saw him at Designer Con too. He looked great.
Nice.
And then also from Kyle. From Super 7, Ultimate's Show No Mercy Demon Minotaur thing from the cover of the Slayer album. From the first album right here. Boom. Coming at you with this cool Show No Mercy sword. No, it says Die by the Sword, actually, on the sword. Which is another one of their songs. And this blew my mind because this is such clever reuse of some of the NJPW figures that they had done, Travis. The chest is...
okay.
Yeah. Yep. God blew my mind when he said that. So he's actually technically a wrestling figure, so you have to get him, Travis.
I was gonna say, well, Slayer's cool. I'm more of a Pantera guy, but Fabio, we were talking about Storm collectibles, and we're kind of on the subject. But the Minoru Suzuki, did you see that one? The pre-order,
I did,
yeah. I think we're gonna have a little review of that coming to the site. So fingers crossed.
That'd be cool. Dope. Yeah, Minoru Suzuki. Did you tell Bobby? Does he know?
Which Bobby?
This Bobby. Bobby, you know that we got to handle the Minoru Suzuki at San Diego. It was just
He's not a wrestling guy. He's not a wrestling guy.
Maybe I just thought he would be interested in like Murder Grandpas.
It's cool.
Who isn't, right?
Well, look,
I know, right?
I'm with Travis. Like if I had to pick it, you know, heavy metal's gonna be Pantera because Texas.
Oh, there you go,
Dallas.
dude. Well, Kyle and I are seeing Metallica together. Actually,
they're a great show.
So we're Pantera is one of the opening bands night one.
Is it really?
Oh yeah, we're going, baby.
Are you interested still in going to Dynamite? I might have that extra ticket.
Oh, okay, all right. I didn't have the money at that point.
January 11th.
I was saving for Metallica, but as it dawns closer, that might change. I'm down.
All right, we'll talk. All
right. We got to bring Kyle to a wrestling show too. Kyle, Travis is the man to go to wrestling shows with, no question.
Awesome.
Bobby, you ever see some Lucha Libre down in Texas?
You know what? I have not.
Ah, man.
I know. It's one of those things I need to go. Booker T's wrestling is here in Houston. I need to go to one of his shows.
Oh, cool. I have some family in Mexico, and they live in Guadalajara, and they're like, oh, man, when you come into town, they do Lucha Libre, like, every Monday down at, like, you know, the venue, like, whatever the local venue is. So you just go, and that's just the thing to do on Monday nights. to go and see live Lucha Libre. Anyway, getting back on track. Excuse me. So that was my number 2 most anticipated, right? I think there is an honorable mention here, and since Kyle is here, it is because it was something that, speaking of being shown something on the sneaky before it's announced, Kyle showed me some stuff, actually, an upcoming figure that in line with very much with what I've shown here already. So it's another thing coming out that he showed me that I think is going to be like just amazing. So that's my honorable mention that I'm very much anticipating, but I can't mention what it is. But there is something, and it's great and it's dope.
I just love Fabio. How Bobby was like, "Oh, Fabio said Fabster said he's only going to do Mezco," and you spent like 20 minutes on Super 7. Awesome.
Yeah, you asked. I had to think about it a little more. At first, I was like, "Do I have enough to even put a list together?" NECA is like 2 things.
Yeah,
you know? But
yeah,
I
have 2 on my.
I didn't realize how much I did get.
Nice.
These are all on pre-orders too. All the ones that I've mentioned so far, I've already pre-ordered them. So
nice.
Yeah.
Word.
So anyway, honorable mention is that thing I mentioned that I can't mention. Number 1, most anticipated. That's not it. Hey, there's Lemmy.
Lemmy.
Yep. Let me kill Mister from Motorhead.
Once again, one of my favorite scenes from the movie is Airheads. Where like, who'd win in a battle, Lemmy or God? God.
Good question.
Good question. Lemmy is God. Great scene.
Yeah, this is gonna be dope. Love the Rickenbacker, the knockoffenbacher, but it looks good. Yeah, man, just want to see more of, it's cool to have like the mascots and everything from bands and from like the album covers and all that, but it's nice when we actually get the talent and the singers and all that. So this is so cool, right?
Look, I'm just saying right now, my favorite band, one of them of all time, is Foo Fighters. If they ever do a Dave Grohl figure,
oh man,
100%.
Can you imagine? Oh, that'd be so cool.
I put it with my Dave Grohl autograph that I have.
I'm saying, right? And Travis, you also have to get this as a wrestling fan, or your card is revoked, because who else is gonna play Triple H's entrance music?
The head, right? That's the head honcho's boy right there. So
come on, man. You got to get it. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
So we got that sale locked up. All right. So that's most anticipated Super 7s for me.
Nice.
All right.
What y'all got? What's next?
Jumping from Super 7 to NECA. Yeah.
Is this Kyle for the night?
Peace, I'm out.
I think so. No, I mean, I think Kyle gets the odd NECA here and there. I know he's into the Universal Monster stuff.
So real quick, my top and my most anticipated, all the good stuff. Number 3, I didn't know some of these I didn't get, so whatever. But American Werewolf in London, I love that movie. John Landis did an amazing job. Like the transformation scene is fantastic. I love this werewolf. Number 2, The Last Ronin.
Nice.
Look, that story was amazing, beautiful, and heartbreaking all in one.
I'm with you.
I mean, it was fantastic. I love this figure. I mean, look at that. Honorable mention, and Fabio. I put this in because I was like, oh, what? The Thing from San Diego.
That was a beautiful piece.
Beautiful piece. And then finally, I have this. It's on the wall back there, but A-Stuck Mutagen Man 2-pack.
Damn, so A-Stuck is on your list twice.
I love A-Stuck. It was one of my favorite.
God.
It was one of my favorite figures as a kid. I love him back there. I've got his little World War II-esque hat on. I mean, I gave Mutagen Man to a friend. I just wanted that A-Stuck.
There's a PX exclusive Ronin, but I think that's for Playmates. This is the NECA.
It is. Yeah, this is NECA. Yeah. The PX exclusive that was Playmates, which
NECA doesn't do PX exclusives.
No. Yeah, and I saw that PX at I think San Diego and just looked.
Damn, so you get both the cartoon and the toy line, huh?
Yeah.
Damn, you got it bad. You're
could
down
consider
bad for
someone.
TMNT, Bobby.
Huh?
You're down bad for TMNT.
Not as bad as Steven.
Okay.
I will get the ones I want, and yeah.
I think Steven pretty much just gets the cartoon ones, right, Travis?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
No Mirage. Yeah.
Okay.
Now moving on to most anticipated. I mean, dinosaur.
Oh man.
I saw this in San Diego. I was like, holy crap! I need these. I love Earl. I love the baby.
Oh.
It's still a funny show. Still, actually, one of the most depressing finales ever for a television show.
I was gonna say, isn't this the one where the meteor comes at the end?
They all died.
Oh man.
They all die.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Spoilers, guys.
They all die. They all die in a nuclear winter. There you go. There you go. Yeah, the Mirage case is actually really dope. I won't lie.
Sweet, pretty sweet. Anything Casey Jones is wonderful.
Yes. Now, Travis's.
Okay,
Oh, nice.
so here's the deal with that. The only Predator I bought this year, because I already have like a bunch, is from 2021 or 2020. I don't know. Maybe you would know, but Fabio, Armored Lost.
Yeah, they've done the Lost Predator a couple of times. Originally, he's one of the Predators that shows up at the end of Predator 2, part of that like tribe of like 9 or whatever. And he didn't have a mask. He didn't have anything really other than like a knife. And so when a few years like after they did that first one from the actual movie, they did another one called the Armored Lost Predator. They kind of did their first in-house design for the mask and everything for it. So now this is the third version, and now the ultimate body to do both the screen accurate look and the more like in-house designed look.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah, you want to show that screen again, Bobby? Yeah, so
man, when I was still collecting NECA, I had all of the original release of the Lost Tribe like that. It's crazy to see how much better they are now.
Mm-hmm.
I had to live with the jank of those original ones and the possible breakage of them.
Yeah, that's why they stay in the box. But no, I just thought this one was amazing. I didn't buy it. I don't have room. Maybe someday when I have a house and not an apartment. But I didn't buy it. But I wanted to give you 3, and I thought of all the Predators that came out last year or this year, I went with this one. It's that one was the battle damaged ultimate Predator. So yeah, they are City Hunter. Okay, that one I do have. Couldn't say no to Robo, but yeah, man, this one's cool. I haven't opened it yet just because I got so much shit, just like all you guys getting the Marvel Legends and G.I. Joe Classified and Star Wars. But man, yeah, sorry, I'm using a tablet. It's not going to be able to show my. Oh, there's a lot of lights going on here, but yeah. Anyway, but yeah, this is awesome. We got a picture on the screen. But yeah, I had to get this one. Didn't wait for clearance or anything. Had to get it.
You gonna get the chair version?
No, I'm good. I just wanted a basic RoboCop, and it's the 35th anniversary, so you're gonna get everything you need.
Okay.
So
nice.
And then I actually don't have this one yet. Pre-ordered and canceled it 100 times because I was like, I don't want to pay $35, but I think it's fantastic. This is the armored version. There was one without it, but this is the one you had on your list as well, and it's Essential Last Ronin. It's one of those things like if I go on a Target hunt, which I really don't do anymore, and I find it, I'd grab it or I'd wait for a sale. Neither has happened, but I'm definitely going to get it someday. It's not sold out. I could get it at BBTS right now if I want. So, but it's still like the best NECA figure I've seen all year, in my opinion. So,
yeah, a lot of high praise.
Yeah.
Just like you, Bobby, I've read the whole story front to back a couple times, and I love it. And Eastman and all the classics. So got to do it. Eventually, I'll grab it in my collection. But man, space is at a premium right now. It's hard out there.
Great. And then Vlad says Frankenstein, Demona from Gargoyles, and Gargoyles has a great line. The pre-mutation pack. That was a good pack. I gotta give Vlad that. And then his most anticipated is the Lawson Turtles and Triceratops. So I can't.
Yeah, that's cool.
What's up,
now,
Basil?
Next, Mezco.
Oh, we're doing it. Are we in? I had a quick hit for NECA.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Yes, you did.
Yeah. I've literally only picked up 2 NECA figures this year just because I've been on like, I don't know. I've just been liking buying a lot of these musician, figures.
Yeah.
Obviously, Super7 does a lot of the reactions and everything, but it's nice to get. And now that I've got the Papa and the King Diamond, just branching out, getting some more stuff like this. So this is the 8-inch retro cloth style.
I love that.
NECA figures of AC/DC. Look at this. How fun is that?
That's amazing.
And this is the head that's, kind of more expressive, like he's in the middle of playing, but he has another head where you can fit the little hat on him. And then there's also Bon Scott from AC/DC.
Now and look, when I think AC/DC, I hear Bon Scott.
It's Bon Scott for me or nothing. Sorry.
Like I love the new lead singer. Oh, I say new. He's been around since 80s.
Yeah. Brian Johnson.
But Brian Johnson.
No, for me, it's AC/DC. He's got that down and dirty like club vibe,
So it's funny. My dad actually was at a show and he's like 70s and he was front stage, and AC/DC he caught the tail end of AC/DC and they all walked past my dad and they're like, oh, that's a cool band. And it was with Bon Scott. Bon Scott was their singer.
Yeah, they would play state fairs or something. They would just be a random band there.
He said he just wailed. He just it was just effortless. But yeah.
So that's literally all I got for NECA. But I am anticipating, more of their horror accessory packs or just more of the, they do some good classic horror stuff, and they just revealed a bunch of stuff, outside of the Universal monsters specifically, but more like classic horror stuff as well. So see how they continue with all that. The comic book shop I go to here, they have all the NECA Universal monsters. I told my wife, if I had room and the money just to get whatever I wanted, I would get they look so good, like the Lon Chaney's and the Boris Karloffs. They look fantastic. They just look amazing. You gotta justify them as decorations. Tell your wife that you're only gonna do them seasonally. Oh, we lost Bobby.
Did we lose Bobby?
I think he's gone forever.
There he is. I'm hearing some noises.
Hey, Bobby. Hey, welcome back.
I just got kicked out randomly.
I don't know. Here we go. All right, Bobby.
Anyway, that's it for NECA for me.
Okay. One second. Let me put the slides back in. Yeah. Let's see here.
You could go back to us. Yeah. Go. Yeah, we go. And then go. You go through it off screen. Anyway, we're good.
Yeah.
Cool. So I didn't have any anticipated for NECA, just to let you know, because it's I'm trying to cut on things.
I got some. I guess I can throw in some other random honorable mentions after Mezco. Just remind me.
Okay, let's see here. I must have hit something on accident. I don't know. All right, here we go. So now we go Mezco. I'm gonna go Travis first, and then I'll let you do your thing. All right, Travis. Number 3.
Our dude Dreadnought Ryan's all over us with the says you had the internet from Gridiron. It looked like the internet I had on my last show. All right, check it out. This is my first entry, and I know this made Fabio really happy, the Fabster, because I finally got myself a Rumble Society. I know I kind of I use this with the Action Force Swarm, the Hive, or whatever the hell they call it, but the awesome bee characters. But yeah, this thing is the king, either the extreme heavy or the leader of those. I couldn't pass it up, but it's pretty sick. What do you got to say about this, Fab? I need to know a lot more about this shit than me. So
yeah, I mean, I think overall the Krieg aren't super well received within kind of the Mezco collecting community. They're just kind of mid. Right. But I think that that Hornet specifically, the Murder Hornet, is easily the best release of all the Krieg.
Yeah, great. You had me
with the wings.
Yeah. I was gonna say you had me worried that I finally got a Rumble Society figure, and then you're gonna tell me it's like the worst, and not the worst in a good way, like Super 7, but the worst.
Yeah.
But it is. You said it's the best of the worst, so I'll take it.
Yeah, for sure. It's the Krieg in general. They're not like too, difficult to find aftermarket.
That's what's up.
I know,
but I love it.
Backtrack and army build it.
Yeah, but it's fun to go with the Action Force Swarm anyway. But that's number 3.
Really brilliant actually to put those together.
Yeah.
And then your number 2, Travis.
What's it gonna be,
Cool.
Travis? Oh, of course it is. I was gonna say, did you even get 3 Mezcos this year? How do you do a top 3?
Oh, you know what? Go full screen on me for a second, because I want to backtrack to the Hive, dude. So yeah, I just want to say, man, Rumble Society, the box. I've been a fan of Mezco presentation, but check this out, right? I mean, I don't just. It is gorgeous, man. It is just a lot. I'm probably gonna mess this up, not knowing how to open this thing, but it's just there's a lot. It's gold foil, It's sick. It's just great.
Yeah, it's like a front.
It's gonna take
card art.
Yeah, but it's cool, man. It's just like you're getting your, they charge you an arm and a leg for these things, but at least you're getting like something that really feels special with the gold emblem. So just look how cool that looks, right? Looks sick.
Yeah.
But anyway. And keep me here because I got this. Yeah, man, number 2, right?
Yeah.
So you want to talk about work? It's a dream, and couldn't pass this up. There weren't too many Mezco I got this year because they're all delayed. I got 8 more coming next year, or the year after.
Had one more, but you canceled it.
Yeah, well, shit happens. So Miguel looking good, Miguel O'Hara, but yeah, that's his face sculpt, and kind of the hologram there, and he's badass. This comes with a million things, but you can put it on the other screen now if you want.
Oh,
that's cool.
Travis? Thank you.
Cool.
You may. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. All right.
If you insist.
Then let's see. Your number 1. All right. Yeah. Let me see here. I'm sorry. Your honorable mentions. I messed this up. It's
no,
not
you're
the most,
good.
Hold on. Where's your honorable mention? Or you didn't. You had your number 1.
Yeah, number 1. All right, man. Yeah, number 1 because Wolverine is number 1. So this is the box here too.
Yeah.
And how could you go wrong with the Ultimate Wolverine? So it's funny. I've seen some people actually trying to sell this thing. Like, I don't know, maybe just because they want some money. But look, the glow. You can go on me now, please. So yeah, we got the just the glowing Sentinel face and the torn out eyes right through the socket. Wolverine did his thing, and I know Fabster's got this one. He's got them all, but this is just tiger outfit. I love what Mezco does to these sculpts because it really defines what the Mezco brand is. Because you could easily have just a regular standard Logan like you see with Marvel Legends and Toy Biz and whatnot, but this is like, and some of the international stuff, Bandai and whatnot, but just this face sculpt, I don't have a great camera, I got this tablet, but you could just tell that's Mezco, you know what I mean? Just the way it is, and it fits in with everything else. And yeah, I've seen some mixed reviews on this, but I think it's a beauty, Fabster. What do you think?
Yeah, he's in my top as well, actually. So we do got a little bit of overlap here.
Oh wow, top is Wolverine.
He's in everyone else. He's not the top.
Oh, okay, but just this base stand is just super cool.
Yeah, it's dope.
Like the lunchbox style presentation.
Yeah, I got him displayed with the first appearance head and the bone claws.
Yeah, the incredible.
But, whatever.
The Incredible Hulk, and all the goodies.
Just cool. And then, it comes with so many different heads that you can put on like previous Wolverines and Logans and all that. So that kind of thing is nice as like a long time collector.
The comic book shop that I go to has it. And I called it. I was like,
you should get it.
I thought about it.
Buy one less Marvel Legends wave and get that instead. Done.
You know what? I've thought about it. I really have. Now on to Travis's most anticipated.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh, here we go.
This is
all right. So we're not gonna see this next year, but I quickly did this 10 minutes before the show, and I was like, you know what? You guys are talking about NECA. you're talking about Super 7, and I only had the last Ronin. I was like, I got to give Turtles some love. This is why I don't buy the NECA and the Super 7, because these are going to be my essential Turtles. You know what I mean? So I kind of like the flavor here because it kind of combines the comic, movie, it kind of like, it's a Mezco version. I know, again, it looks, you know, the cover is movie, and then you look at it really closely, they're first apparent comics, but with the color bands. But man, I just love, I feel like it's kind of like a greatest hits amalgamation of all the Turtles. So I'm really looking forward to that. It's gonna be expensive though, but yeah.
Yeah, the neck even looks, you know, kind of image-esque and old school. Yeah, so it looks, that's gonna be amazing. All right, what else you got, Travis? You've got,
all right, number 2, Storm Shadow. You know, Yojo, I already got Roadblock paid off, so when that arrives, it ain't touching my bank account. Got Destro, Snake Eyes, I believe. I watched Fabster live yesterday. I watched it today, but it was on yesterday at the same time, 5 o'clock Pacific time on Fabster 360 YouTube channel. But he was talking about some G.I. Joes that are going to be coming out and either January, February, possibly. And we're looking at Destro and Snake Eyes. But how come Roadblock? I got to ask you, how come Roadblock, the one I paid off, the first, wasn't that the second? No, second one.
He's an exclusive too, which was weird.
No, it's, I guess there's no release in sight for my man Rhodey. But what's going on with that?
It's gonna be just a little longer. I don't know. Could be because they're going back and adding double jointed elbows, because we saw that with the Death Dealer, who had the single jointed elbows when he was first solicited, and so did Roadblock. And then when we saw them at San Diego, they both had double jointed elbows. So it could just be taking longer to, you know, redo all that for the whole production run.
Yep. And thanks, B. Rivera, for agreeing with me. And Zazel, always, every show, don't forget. And don't forget to subscribe to Sergeant Slaughterhouse, man. Zazel and the boys. And,
oh, my God.
Slaughter's house. And
sounds like I can get some good barbecue there.
it really does.
Is that a place out there in Texas, Bobby?
It is not, but it should be.
Oh, man.
I do want to ask, you know what? We're on the topic of G.I. Joe. It's my shining moment in the show. So, hey, Zazel, did you see the Mezco stuff that came out? Not Mezco, sorry, Gridiron stuff that came out yesterday, the Sergeant Slaughter drill set where he's forcing the guys to hop those tires. You get the, I think they're kind of from the camp, the pit or whatever, but man, Zazel, hit me up, let me know if you saw it. Sergeant Slaughter, he's got him out doing some drills. Love it. 10 hut, you maggots! You pukes. But Storm Shadow, soft, good Storm Shadow. I mean, Fabio, right? Nothing's going to be better than this.
Yeah, it's going to be sick.
It's going to be sick. So, yeah, I can't wait for more images. And Dr. Doom is
I'm gonna
number
have to
one.
Handle that Storm Shadow with gloves.
Oh, yeah, right? And no lies detected there. But this Dr. Doom is going to probably force me to buy that $410 Fantastic Four set. But for now, Dr. Doom, my all-time favorite villain in Marvel Comics. So,
really?
Yeah. Had to do. Yeah, this guy is incredible. I don't care how much it is. I can't wait. But man, all right. But that's my most anticipated, Bobby.
Okay, we got a little crossover there too. Okay, I like to see it.
Oh, the Evander Holyfield sculpt takes more time, he says. It'll take a while. All right, yeah, go see it. Go to the Gridiron Studios Insta and Facebook page.
All right.
Yep. And my man Mattson is agreeing with me. Dr. Doom is the best Marvel ever. All right. I think we're good on Mezco for me. I think it's time for the man of Mezco, the Mezco maniac himself.
These are my most anticipated, so let's back it up for bests here.
Oh, there's the one I canceled.
Yeah, I know it is. Another one of them you canceled. You can blow me up, Bobby, here. So, a lot of stuff. I still need to formulate the actual list, but I ran the numbers earlier while I was like getting all the lists together and stuff. And earlier this year, Travis, probably last time I came over to watch wrestling or something, the number count was like basically like 10 releases for Mezco so far in the year. We're up to like 26 counting accessory packs and all that.
Damn.
Without counting accessory packs, it's just 21 releases this year so far. That's like
Holy
in hand delivered stuff, you know. So still putting together the list for exactly what order these things will be in, but I have a rough idea what like the tops of the list really are right now. So
Cool.
best of for 2022. I'm gonna agree with you for Wolverine as well. Wolverine is it's just gorgeous, super clean. Love the stripes, love the just the different face options and claw options and belt options and everything. Just he's one of those I kind of want to get another one of, you know. So kind of an end all be all sort of Wolverine. It's nice to not really have to think about getting another Wolverine unless they do like an astonishing version or something with all the stuff that they may have learned and just apply it to a new costume. Brown suit in that body with these changes. Oh yeah, let's go. And then another, I know you guys aren't big Rumble Society people, but this right here, Atticus Doom, probably my favorite Rumble Society character, newly added this year. I forget when he came out exactly, but just Mezco's like weird Eldritch Sorcerer Supreme private investigator guy, and just a weirdo, you know. He just got like an eyeball monocle and a tentacle hand for his grimoires, and just so many spell effects. I should have sent you the picture, Bobby, but I have a picture on my Instagram that I did with him. That's just like, I don't know. He's just so much fun that he inspired me to go ahead and take pictures again.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, Vlad had him in his top 3 as well.
Yeah, Atticus is he's amazing. And then the variant just went up for technically it was in stock last Wednesday. So yeah, he's amazing. His accessory pack and everything, just really, really awesome. Okay. Honorable mentions for best of. I have to throw him in because of course Mezco does like the best Batmans, and they gave us basically 2 really good entry-level Batmans this year. You know, if you like the blue one, obviously he came in the 2-pack with Two-Face. But if that was like a little bit too much, you know, of a barrier to entry, then they have this, which is a black classic Golden Age version of Batman, but in that black and gray instead. And at that normal, you know, what is now the normal like $95 retail price for a Mezco. This right here is what I call like baby's first Mezco Batman. Like this is such a great entry level Batman right here. So if you know maybe some of the complex, weird, you know, designs of the Supreme Knights or the Sovereign Knights and all that stuff, Papa just took a tumble. Sorry, Papa. But yeah, this is a great first Batman to get you into the line. And if you really are sipping the Kool-Aid after that, if you are you know, if you're hooked, then you start going back and getting that like Two-Face separately if you possibly can. You know, that's how the bug starts. So that is definitely one honorable mention, but I also have to honorably mention the Pink Skulls Chaos Club set because we got 2 new chances to get Pink Skulls this year. After like a pretty, you know, long couple of years of absence, people have been asking for some kind of re-release or whatever and kind of getting blue-balled with a 5-point set in between there. A lot of people were just wanting some new Pink Skulls. People have been taking great photos with them for years, so they gave us not 1 but 2 opportunities to get some new Pink Skulls, and then the first one was from the Gig from Hell box set. I would say honestly both of them kind of make my honorably mentioned list. If you want to get both, get both. If you want to just get one, it's kind of a toss-up which you prefer, one or the other. But it's cool that I think enough people said about the Gig from Hell set that they would have preferred them in their classic outfits with some of the new heads and all the new accessories, and then boom, they did just that. So if you passed on that second set because you didn't like the leather, then this is another opportunity to get these skulls, and they're just super fun. These are like, I'll go as far as to say some of the funnest action figures ever made. Just the Pink Skulls, all of that they are.
And you did a review of that on your channel too.
I reviewed the Gig from Hell box set, and I don't know, just everything that these guys are. It's just so fun. Just one of the best articulated bodies in Mezco's library. Some of the cool, you know, nicest soft goods that don't really hinder articulation too much with like the real working zippers, everything just so clean and so many different heads and accessories to like really, these are expressive. You know what I mean? These are incredible. So that's definitely an honorable mention, but I want to put it, on the list somewhere, but I'll honorably mention it just because it's such an expensive set. Like both of them were like, I think 275 and 300. So it's hard to say like on par with Batman. If Batman is an entry level, then Pink Skulls are like a couple layers deeper on the iceberg type of thing.
Word.
And then finally, number one, I don't think it's any secret. I think it's going to be on a lot of people's number one list. The Death Dealer.
Oh,
that is
so good.
That is amazing.
Look at this real chainmail on here. Decapitated head. He's got the axe with like the blood effect you can actually put on there. Make it look like he's stabbing someone. He's got the light up effect. I forgot about that. Let me turn it on real quick. This was the sole reason I got the Mythic Legion's Headless Horseman too, is because I wanted the horse for this guy. So,
yep.
The fact that it enabled me to get another whole other toy, then that's how amazing this thing is. Look at this.
Look at all the regrets in the chat now, Fabio. You got my being Matt saying like regret, and then you got Vlad. Yeah, I mean, I'm in that camp too, just because of the Conans, the obviously the Headless Horseman. But in a way, I'm saving money because I didn't get Death Dealer. I'm not going to get the rest of the stuff.
Yeah.
So it's kind of
without you're waitlisted on that Conan, and you're getting the Conqueror, right?
Yeah, I know, but Death Dealer is now like what, $900 on eBay now.
Nah, dude, he's not that bad. I'm sure you'll be able to find him. And that's a good point too, because he goes well with the Conan. They're not technically like in universe together, but they're drawn by the same artist, so a lot of the art style holds up. And the Death Dealer, low-key, is kind of an accessory pack for Conan too, and vice versa, because I took the extra harness that comes with Death Dealer and I put it on Conan here, and that looks great.
That does look great.
Right? Is that the outfit I sent to you? Is that
you're thinking of the Kai Lab. Yeah, I took the Kai Lab that I bought from you off of him because I wanted to try this out, and this looks like looks like movie He-Man. I just need a Dolph Lundgren head right here.
Right.
So yeah, I don't think it's any secret. Death Dealer is not just probably going to be my number one, but it's a lot of people's number one. It's just crazy good. The regrets. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. The regrets. They're
everybody wants it.
Everybody wants that. If you did not get him, you did sort of miss out. Anyway, moving on to what most anticipated.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. All right. How about the Zack Snyder Justice League set? I will be in the vocal minority that still care about the Zack Snyder, universe.
I mean,
I don't mind that moving on. That's fine. But just in terms of I still like it, just because it's over doesn't mean that I dislike him. I'm kind of glad actually to just knock out the rest of the team, and then we can just put the Snyderverse in the rear view. You know what I mean?
Wait, hold on, Fabio. My man Chad says so painful. I'm on the phone. Can you guys not hear me, or is it not clear?
I can hear you.
Oh, he just means because my laptop is dead. Yeah, my motherboard is done. I have to buy a new laptop. Thankfully,
crazy.
Everything is saved to the cloud, and I have Gmail, so I didn't lose anything. It can all just be downloaded onto a new computer, but I have to. It's the holidays, and instead of buying gifts, I already bought gifts, so I have to buy a new laptop. So yeah, happy day, happy Tuesday. Anyway.
But yeah, the Justice League set is cool, and it looks like the Superman head is going to be better and improved, but I still have extra Manipul head sculpt, so I'm excited to just be able to put all that stuff on here too, and just again knock out the team. Next up, of course, Dr. Doom.
Yeah,
it's got to be Dr. Doom. There's a lot of really good Marvel stuff coming next year with Spider-Man and Green Goblin and presumably Dr. Octopus and Bishop, stuff that we've been waiting on too, but Dr. Doom is the big daddy. He has to be number one for Marvel, at least.
Hell yeah, 100%.
I don't know that he's my most anticipated overall, but yeah, this Dr. Doom is crazy. They collabed with Four Horsemen to work on this, and who knows how to do medieval armors like Dr. Doom wears, if not Mythic Legions.
I didn't know that. That's awesome.
Four Horsemen. Yeah, this is going to be crazy with real metal pieces and everything. Oh, it's going to be insane. And then honorable mention. Batman.
It's good.
Okay.
Be another 80 years.
3 calendar years from the original pre-order. Okay.
Has it been that long?
3 years in January. Yes. This has to be the year, right? This has to be. There's no way it could be any more. It has to, if it's anticipated in 2023, that's why it's on this list. Because it has to come out this year, right? There's no way it can't come out this year.
Good Lord.
Am I just huffing that copium right now?
Hopefully some people get lucky on the wait list because of maybe some cancellations from people tired of waiting. I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably not, though.
No, this has to be the year. It has to be. Okay. I won't let it not be the year if I can. Okay, one more.
Will it into the universe, Fabio. Will it into the universe. Manifest that Keaton Batman.
That was my honorable mention. So last one.
Oh, my bad, man. Hold on.
Oh, you just got your Predator today. There you go.
Yeah, I had to cancel that one.
Last one should come as no surprise. Conan the Conqueror.
Very cool.
Travis, this is the one you did pre-order, right?
Did, yeah, because I wasn't able to get the other one on time. But yeah.
I mean, given that the number one last year was Conan and the number one this year is going to be Death Dealer, then it stands to reason that these Frazetta figures are like the best all the years that they come out. So obviously this new Conan is going to be up there too. And with that, the same day that he went up also came the Barbarian booster kit. So these two I'm going to kind of lump in here together because you'll get all these extra weapons and blood effects and head sculpts so that you can turn your original Conan, like the one that I have here, into like just another random barbarian part of the fight. Or you can just put both heads on the Conan bodies and both of them are fighting Death Dealer. All that stuff is crazy. But yeah, another it had to be Conan. It should come as no surprise. It's going to be great.
Hell yeah.
I think that's that is it. My barbarians are gonna get so boosted, y'all.
Well,
Bobby, what are your most anticipated Mezcos?
Yeah, ask him that.
Honestly, look, the turtles.
The turtles.
Okay. I would actually sell some of my turtle stuff now to get.
Of everything we've talked about today, yeah, it was the turtles that has you the most excited.
The turtles and that Spider-Man Green Goblin.
Okay.
I'm a Spidey fan, and yeah. I mean, look, the Batman Two-Face, they look amazing. Don't get me wrong. But the Spider-Man Green Goblin 2 set.
No, dude, this should be your first Batman right here. Get it's in stock on BBTS right now. I swear to you.
I mean, I almost used a gift card towards to get the Wolverine, but instead I got Strange Adventures by Tom King. Great book. I'm finishing it up right now.
I do love, I gotta mention this. You'll love this too, Bobby. Is Fabster last night on his show mentioned when you get Dick Tracy in 2025, you can use that Bruce Wayne head sculpt to go with body, and then you have a Bruce Wayne. It's a perfectly suited, suit with a nice red black suit. So then I was like, oh shit, too bad he came with. I like flat top, and it's cool that it comes with a villain. But if it was just Dick, then I would have been fine. I would have pre-ordered it. I wouldn't, you know what I mean? No brainer. But with the $200 price tag, 200 plus because of shipping tax, I was like,
yeah,
damn.
It's not exclusive, so hopefully you find when it comes out on in stock or something, you might be able to find it for less than retail.
By then it should be. I don't think that's one that'll sell out. Yeah. Dick Tracy is a niche.
Yeah,
Vlad mentioned the Crow too.
Yes,
right?
Vlad had the Crow in his.
Oh man, he is in for a treat. I just got mine in too. He is sweet.
Hold on. I love the Crow. I love the movie. Let's see this. Oh, that looks amazing.
It's a little bright, but yeah, he looks sick.
That's wonderful. I watched that movie.
Yeah, Predator. A lot of stuff is hitting right now. We're getting spoiled right now. There's a lot of really good stuff hitting, and I'm still missing like the Alien before the year's out. So Theodore Sodcutter still it's arriving. People have it in hand, but I haven't gotten mine yet. So I'm
curious to see more. I'm curious to see more Firefly. We've only seen the teaser of Firefly.
Yeah.
Great, because because as a his type of character is accessory heavy. And so I know Gridiron just came out with a Saboteur pack for Firefly because people weren't in love with that bomb vest. So Mezco could make the perfect anything, but they could make the perfect Firefly just because of the level of accessories. I think that's why that one's going to take longer. Plus the soft goods. Firefly is a big one to look out for, though.
Yeah, that's where I had mostly pulled my most anticipated from, is like stuff that's actually like, been solicited for sale that people, you could put a deposit down on or pre-order down or something. There's still a lot of stuff that has been like shown, like teased at one of the cons with like the photo teasers that is still not up for pre-order or for sale. So yeah, Firefly is one of those. The Storm Shadow is still not up there. The Green Ranger, with the passing of Jason David Frank, that might still be a little bit longer out. So yeah, there's quite a few things that have been shown but not actually put up for sale yet.
Gotcha.
Like 15.
And Bobby,
correct.
And sorry, say that again.
There's 15 things that have been like teased but not actually put up for sale yet, and then outstanding
and
pre-orders or things yet to be delivered. 32.
Damn. All right.
Wow. Holy crap. I was gonna say, Bobby, I canceled the Spider-Man and Doc Ock and Green Goblin just because all those Marvel Legends Spider-Man figures I got nailed. Like, I mean, what was it, like 20 something of those? I don't even know if it's 20.
I
had to get out of it. I'm happy with like some niche. Like $20.99 is way cooler than the Marvel Legends version. So, I'll be cherry picking Spidey stuff, but a basic Spidey, we got 5 basic Spideys in the last couple months from Marvel, just with like little iterations. One's Japanese, one's Amazing Fantasy, one comes with Mary Jane. I got so
that was the point of that, though. It was the celebration of the 60 years.
60. Yeah. No, I get it, but I was like, do I need a Peter Parker basic sick golden age version of this? In my opinion, I didn't.
Well, and the reason I say that though, because I only got one of the base Peters, and that was I got the Amazing Fantasy, I got the Japanese, and I got the classics. So, and the Japanese is one of my top figures of the year. So that figure is so damn good.
Hey, that's in 2 weeks though. That's a spoiler.
Yep,
for 2 weeks.
That's a spoiler. All right. So that has been episode 104, Best of Mattel, NECA, Super7 and Mezco. Now, if you think we messed up, which we didn't, we don't mess up. But
no, these lists are completely objective.
It's objective. Like, if you think that we're wrong and we're not, but if you thought we had the wrong items in our top 3, you know what? Like, follow, and comment. Tell us what your top Mattel, your top He-Man, your top Super 7. Like, my 7 could be completely different than your Super 7. And honestly, I mean, I think our Super 7s are varied enough. Our NECA, or actually NECA was kind of close, but varied enough. Let us know in the comments. Make sure if you're rewatching this, let us know. Like, no, you're absolutely wrong. She-Ra was the best of the year. Cool. All right, I can't argue that. That's an amazing figure.
Yeah. Let's
maybe they disagree with me that the pink skulls are not great.
Yeah, that's actually a badass figure. I won't lie.
It's a controversial opinion sometimes.
Yeah.
I won't lie.
Leave comments.
I need to find that Bon Scott and
yeah, they're sick.
I know. I need that. I need that Bon Scott. All right.
I was gonna say, leave comments like this one. I don't know if you see it on the screen. Can you see it? My computer's messed up. What is it?
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I was.
Ooh, that's not nice. Get out of here, sir.
Vlad, Merry Christmas to you too, man. We'll be talking to you later, but yes, we love you as well. All right, so this has been the first of, I think, 4, 5 best ofs that we're gonna be doing. We've got a lot. Jordan, thanks so much, buddy, for joining. You'll like the other stuff we do. All right.
Oh, Bobby. So Tuesday, we got the artwork we'll be posting soon. Tuesday will be the best of, get ready. Everybody's been waiting for this. Transformers and Yo Joe, best of G.I. Joe will be on the 27th. It should be a big party for that one. I know people are waiting.
Who is joining you with that one?
KJ, I'll be hosting. KJ will be there, Dreadnought Ryan, and possibly some guests. We'll see what happens. Yeah, pretty much like the Terradrome group will be there on a toy kind of mood. Sans one person, and maybe we'll add a guest and whatever. But yeah, we'll have KJ, we'll have Ryan, we'll have myself. We'll be talking Joes and Transformers. It's gonna be lots of fun, lots of Hasbro-y time.
Nice, and I will be giving you my top 3 for G.I. Joe because G.I. Joe has been a big year for me as well.
You could do what Vlad did. You can actually watch one of our shows and put it in the chat room.
I will be celebrating my wife's birthday, so I will not be on YouTube. That would be a bad husband.
27? Really? Really?
Yeah.
My mom's birthday is Monday. Oh,
really?
Man, that's funny.
That's really cool. All right.
That's awesome.
Well, listen, this has been amazing. This is the first of the best ofs. Fabio, as always, dude, thanks for coming on.
Hey, thanks for having me, boys. This was fun.
Your wisdom.
It was nice to have to come up with a list under crunch.
Trav, as always, buddy, I'll talk to you later. And to everyone out there, we will see you in the toy aisle. This has been episode 104 of A Toy Kinda Mood. Peace.
See you in the toy aisle.